Are you looking for the best gaming laptop under $500? In this video we will look at some of the 5 gaming laptop under $500 on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. HP 14. HP 14 laptop, 1920 by 1080 screen, AMD Ryzen 5 5500U, 256GB SSD, 8GB DDR4 RAM. This HP 14 is our pick for the best gaming laptop under $500 currently available. The laptop comes with an AMD Ryzen 5 5500U processor with Vega 7 integrated graphics, 8GB of DDR4 memory, and a 256GB SSD. It also comes with a 14-inch 1080p display and Windows 11. And it weighs in at just under 3.5 pounds. A case could be made for our runner-up pick listed below, the Lenovo IdeaPad 3, as it essentially offers the same specs as this HP laptop, with the only difference being that the IdeaPad 3 has an Intel Core i3-1115G4 processor and a 15.6-inch screen. So, if you prefer a bigger screen and/or an Intel processor, the IdeaPad listed below might be the better option for you. However, the better GPU on the Ryzen 5 5500U and the lower price tag help make the HP 14 the best option under $500 as of right now. In terms of in-game performance, with the Ryzen 5 5500U and the integrated Vega 7 graphics, this laptop will be able to easily handle non-demanding esports titles like Fortnite, League of Legends, Dota 2, Rocket League, etc., on medium to higher settings with a high frame rate. It should even be able to play some more demanding titles on lower settings with a playable frame rate as well. Ultimately, if you're strapped for cash, but you need a laptop that will allow you to play your favorite games, the HP 14 is probably your best bet. However, if you opted for a desktop instead, you could build an affordable gaming computer that will be able to run pretty much anything on higher settings on a 1080p monitor. Number 2. Lenovo IdeaPad 315.6. 1920 by 1080 screen, Intel Core i3-1115G4, 256GB SSD, 8GB DDR4 RAM. Our runner-up pick is about as good of a sub-$500 gaming laptop as you'll find. As we pointed out above, the Lenovo IdeaPad 3 has essentially the same specs as the HP 14. It comes with an Intel Core i3-1115G4 CPU that has Intel UHD integrated graphics on it. It also has a 15.6 1080p display, too. Like the HP 14, it also comes with a 256GB SSD and 8GB of RAM. However, if gaming is your primary concern, the integrated graphics that the Ryzen 5 5500U in the HP 14 will be more powerful than the integrated graphics found on the Intel processor in this Lenovo laptop. And, since the HP 14 comes in at $50 cheaper, we felt it was the better option right now for gamers. Ultimately, this Lenovo IdeaPad 3 is a solid sub-$500 laptop that will work well for playing non-demanding games. However, if you're looking for a better overall option for gaming, the HP 14 is probably your best bet. Number 3. Acer Aspire 315.6. 1920 by 1080 screen, AMD Ryzen 3 3350U, 128GB SSD, 4GB DDR4 RAM. If you're looking for an even more affordable laptop, the Acer Aspire 5 is an option worth considering. The Aspire 5 comes with an AMD Ryzen 3 3350U processor that has Vega 6 integrated graphics on it. It also comes with a 128GB SSD and 4GB of DDR4 RAM. While the performance on this Acer laptop will lag behind the options listed above, it does come with a significantly lower price tag. In fact, you can grab this laptop for a little over $350. Of course, the downside of this option is the fact that it only has 4GB of RAM. This will hurt it quite a bit, even in non-demanding titles. However, with settings turned down, this laptop should still be able to handle games like League of Legends. And, if you are willing to install an additional 4GB of RAM, $20, you can help mitigate that performance loss. The bottom line is that, if you're looking for a bare minimum laptop that will allow you to play some non-demanding titles, this Acer Aspire laptop will work. Note, as an alternative option, for a similar price you could build a $400 gaming PC that would be able to handle pretty much any game on a 1080p monitor on at least medium settings. Number 4. Dell Inspiron 3015.6 1366 by 768 screen, Intel i5-7200U, 2TB hard drive, 8GB DDR4 RAM. Dell's Inspiron 3000 is probably the best option on this list if you require a lot of storage. The Inspiron comes with 8GB of DDR4 memory, a 2TB hard drive, and Windows 10 Home. And its Intel Core i5-7200U and integrated Intel HD 620 graphics are good enough to push most games on at least lower to medium settings on its 1366 by 768 screen. However, in terms of in-game performance, the Vega 8 integrated graphics on the Ryzen 5 2500U that is found on our top 2 picks on this list will offer similar or better performance on a 1080p display. So, whereas this Dell Inspiron 3000 might serve well for running non-demanding games on a 1366 by 768 laptop, the Lenovo IdeaPad and Dell Inspiron 15 will be able to run most games on a higher resolution display. Ultimately, though, no $500 gaming laptop is going to give you an ideal gaming experience. So, if you mainly play non-demanding games, the Dell Inspiron 3000 might make sense as an option if you require the larger 2TB hard drive. Number 5. HP 14CF0014DX 14.0 1366 by 768 screen, Intel i3-7100U, 128GB SSD, 8GB DDR4 RAM. Another ultra-cheap sub-$400 laptop that could work for light gaming is the HP 14CF0014DX. Like the Acer Aspire 3, the HP 14CF0014DX comes in at $460. However, unlike the Acer Aspire 3, this HP laptop opts for an Intel Core processor, an i3-7100U, instead of an AMD processor. The i3-7100U comes with Intel HD 620 integrated graphics, which are on par with the Vega 3 integrated graphics that come on the Ryzen 3 2200U processor found in the Acer Aspire 3. And, since this HP laptop also comes with a 1366 by 768 display, both this laptop and the Acer Aspire 3 should perform fairly similarly in games. This laptop does come with a 128GB SSD, though, whereas the Aspire 3 comes with a 1TB hard drive. So, if you need more storage, this HP laptop might be the better option. Although, if screen size is important to you, just note that this HP laptop only comes with a 1.4 display, whereas all of the other options on this list come with a 15.6 display.